And the older you get, the more memories you have. The more memories you have, the more time you got to reevaluate your decisions, who you were around, who you talked to, who you listened to. So as much as we find adventure and thrill and excitement, there's a lot of dark side to this too. A lot of repercussions, a lot of recompense, a lot of self-doubt, reflection. Was it worth it? That's the question. Was any of it worth it?
You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers.
Everyone is not supposed to have access to you. And I want to start off by saying this. As someone who is going through his own spiritual reflection, pieces of different men and women still float around in this space of thought, personality traits, behavior patterns, attitudes, things that set me back, delayed my blessings, and forced me into a state of doubt and laziness, got me very slothful. Invest in your love and your kindness into things, into people that made it perfectly clear through red flags and signs that they were not operating under the same influences as you were. You only merely reflected what the world was proposing you were supposed to reflect, in turn living a life that was not aligned with the walk that you were supposed to be on. So you end up drinking, smoking, having random sex with people, lying, cheating, fearful, running away, hiding, avoiding, dodging, embracing, gossiping, all that stuff you adopt over time. And you get older, the nutrients, the spiritual energies that come attached to these properties refine you mentally and emotionally and spiritually, to the point that when you were supposed to walk one direction, you go another direction, tightening its grip around your neck and hands, restricting you from making the healthier decisions, causing you to lose friendships, the possibilities of marriage and joys and peace, things that were more permanent versus the temporary things that you would end up dealing with. And this typically comes when we give too much access to people who shouldn't have access to us. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Having conversations with folks who are under the influence of monitoring spirits. They're under the influence of false ideologies and teachings. They believe in self-sabotage. Their traumas or the way that they were brought up doesn't allow them to properly facilitate a healthy set of boundaries and rules and moral code within themselves. So they're a lot more prone to being reckless than you are. You give too many people information about your movements, what you're trying to accomplish, your dreams, your hopes, giving your body away to people who don't comprehend the importance of intimacy. Everyone does not deserve to be in your space. Everyone does not deserve to celebrate with you. Everybody does not deserve to go the extra mile with us. but we do it anyway. And in a result, we suffer for it and then blame other people for the shortcomings. It always seems like it's fun. They're different. They bring some type of excitement. They contribute a different array of chaos that seems like it's lighthearted, and then it's the truth of the matter is far from it. Now you're driving down a dirt road that you wasn't supposed to be on. Your GPS is all fucked up. Your compass is all fucked up. Now you got to find your way back to the main road because they done distracted you and took you from where you were supposed to be going anyway. And this happens every single time. You listen to the wrong people, consume the wrong people, hear and through the eyes, mistaken aesthetics and beautiful, well-spoken verbiage as this hypotenuse of effort and just efficiency, and it's not. It's really methodical and callous. And if you really aren't careful, you end up being on the other side of sitting there looking out your window wondering where did time fly. Stop telling everybody your business. Stop posting your personal life everywhere. Stop. Just stop. Your importance to this world is more than what it seems like and what society wants it to look like. Your significance to this world and to God and his eyes is bigger than you could understand, bigger than what I could understand. And you're not going to understand it or realize this until it's either too late and you've been siphoned of every ounce of who you are, or you're revealed to you later on the qualities of what it meant for you to walk the fuck away from people and stop that shit when you should have. Habits and all personal habits, outer demons, inner all that. Everyone cannot have access to you because spreading yourself then means that you are taking away from what you are required. And what you're required isn't a substance that is of the world. We keep conflating it though. We need to really reevaluate some stuff. Them same people that you laugh and joke with and they send you memes and this, them the same people who make horrible decisions in their house, get beat on or beat the shit out of people or spread diseases and lies and rumors. They're the same ones that's moving with error. They're the same ones that's moving with discord. You can't be attached to stuff like that. I know it's unpopular, but you just can't. There's a reason why this is the way it is, why people are miserable and unhappy and homeless and broken and divorced and all that shit. There's a reason why you can't have no solid friendships, no solid relationships. Something in you is still drawn to things that you shouldn't be drawn to, and you're scared to let that go so that you have what is actually needed to cultivate a better lifestyle habit. I'm just saying. Think about it.
Merry Christmas, filthy animals. And a Happy New Year.